Whenever you're ready, Mayor.
Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for June 27th, 2023 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2023, which schedule is posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board as well as the Borough website and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County, filed with the Borough Clerk on January 7th, 2023.
Thank you. Can we all rise and salute the flag, please? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Karen, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. Cassabone.
Present.
Mr. D'Alessandro.
Here.
Mr. Fiola.
Here.
Mr. Halter.
Yes.
Ms. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Scafidi.
Present.
Mr. Brunemer.
Here.
Thank you. At this time, I'll turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Before the ceremonial portion, we do have to take official action on the following three resolutions. I'll read all three, and the motion will be to adopt the three resolutions as read, beginning with Resolution R-19623, resolution appointing Stephanie Garcia Guzman as a patrol officer for the Glassboro Police Department. Resolution 19723, resolution appointing Rashana B. Jenkins as patrol officer for the Glassboro Police Department. And Resolution 19823, a resolution appointing Ethan Selb as patrol officer for the Glassboro Police Department. The motion would be for adoption of those three resolutions. If so moved by council, roll call vote.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 196 through 198.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Cassabone.
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro.
4.
Mr. Fiola.
4.
Mr. Halter.
Yes.
Ms. Miller.
4.
Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now bring in the ceremonial portion of the show. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Stephanie Garcia,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same and to the governments established
and to the government established
in this state
in this state,
and the United States
in the United States,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of Patrol Officer for the Glassboro Police Department
Patrol Officer of the Glassboro Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
You stay safe. I get a hug.
You want to get pictures? Yes, absolutely, yeah. You want just remark?
You want us to get out of the way first?
That's up to the patrol officer here.
We can do both.
That's quite all right. Here we go. This way. Good. Again. Two more. Thank you. You want to just get moving? You want to just put your family do? Would you like somebody or somebodies to come up and Come on, Mom. Your presence is requested. Here she comes. And do the honors. Thank you. Lay your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Rashana Jenkins,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of
perform all the duties of
the office of
the office of
Patrol Officer for the Glassboro Police Department
Patrol Officer for the Glassboro Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I'll get home.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, now it's picture time. Absolutely. More? Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very nice. Mom, will you get some pictures? And then hold the phone?
This way you won't have to crop us out.
Very nice. There you go. Congratulations. So, sir? I hear you have a little bit of family here. You want to bring somebody up or somebody's? Absolutely. You can stand over here, Mom and Dad. Welcome and congratulations. There you go. You're going to be the holder of it. All right. Left hand on the Bible. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Ethan Selb,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of
perform all the duties of
the office of Patrol Officer for the Glassboro Police Department
Patrol Officer for the Glassboro Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Pictures? Oh, yeah. Like we've done this before, right? All right.
This is a call.
Can I get some platform shoes? No, you gotta stay there. Okay.
Got it.
There you go. Good, thank you. Come on, Dad, where are you? There you go.
Congratulations.
Before we go on, I'd like Officer Garcia Guzman and Officer Jacobs to come out here. I'd just like to make an announcement and recognize both of these young ladies. Well, in addition to adding 3 new fine officers to the best police department in the state of New Jersey, Glassboro has once again made history by swearing in today. We have sworn in our first female African American police officer. We now have our first Hispanic female police officer. Congratulations to both of you, and we couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you.
Very nice. There you have it. Good stuff. Pretty soon I'm not going to have to make this announcement anymore. Congratulations to you all. We're very happy and proud.
Full of history this year.
Exactly.
Full of history this year.
Yeah, no, very nice. I mean, that's exciting. That's exciting. It's the character of the community. I don't remember that lady over there. So
Which one?
blue shirt, light blue shirt. I got a band. Okay.
She's one of our workers.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. So I don't like it. I got all that. Move, man. We'll get out.
Another picture. You didn't get me in there, did you?
Please.
You don't need me in there.
Too good of a picture. Yeah, that's true.
Congratulations again. Very nice. All right, at this time, I will once again turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. We have our public hearings this evening, beginning with ordinance number 2315, and ordinance amending chapter 223, development fees, section 2, residential development fees, subsection B4 of the code book of the Borough of Glassboro. Council moves for the public portion.
Move the public portion be open.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address this proposed ordinance.
Seeing none, I move the public portion be closed and the ordinance adopted as written.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Cossabone?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
4.
Mr. Fiola?
4.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And we have ordinance number 2316, 18, an ordinance of the Borough of Glassboro creating a new chapter to establish the Martin Luther King Advisory Board. Again, if council moves for the public portion.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address this proposed ordinance.
Seeing none, go ahead. Go ahead.
Seeing none, make a motion to close the public portion and adopt it as written.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Casabon?
Yes.
Mr. Delisandro?
Four.
Mr. Fiola?
Four.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of May 23rd, 2023, as well as the closed executive session of May 23rd, 2023.
Second.
I have a motion and second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. We have no communications, so I will move to committee reports and begin with Council President Miller.
Good evening, Mayor.
Good
Thank you.
evening.
I just would like to congratulate everyone that participated in the annual Park and Recreation Golf Tournament. It was a huge success, and we're looking forward to next year. Hopefully more golfers. We had awesome prizes, awesome golfers, and cannot say enough about the team that worked diligently to put it together and all of the volunteers that helped. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Councilman Casabon.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. For the record, I just want to let everybody know I'm in receipt of the monthly report of May for the Glassboro Police Department. And I would like to congratulate and welcome to the Glassboro Police Department Stephanie Guzma, Rashonda Jenkins, and Ethan Selb. Stay safe, and we wish you the best. That's all I got.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman Delisandro.
Mayor, at this time, I do not have a report to file.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman Fiola.
Thank you, Mayor. I am in receipt of the periodic financial reports from Karen Passione. These are reports for the month of May 2023, and those reports advise us of the current status of the various aspects of the municipal budget. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman Halter.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say thank you for the Memorial Day Parade Committee. They did a great job again this year, and we all had a nice time participating in that and recognizing those who served for the country. Also, as a reminder, Summerfest continues through Thursday nights in the month of July. And thank you for everyone for coming out tonight. And we wish our new officers very safe and a rewarding career.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilwoman Spence.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm in receipt of the construction report for May, and I also wanted to say thank you to, I think it was the Highway Department that helped out at the Glass Museum, getting some items removed from there and assisting in some of the maintenance there. It's very much appreciated. I also wanted to let everyone know we finished completion of the mural at the train station, the historic train station. If you haven't had a chance to ride by and check it out, it's pretty neat. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. We have no unfinished business this evening, so Karen, could we go over new business, please?
Yes, Mayor. I'm looking for authorization from governing body to purchase 2 trash trucks through Sourcewell Co-op. I'm also looking for authorization to go out to bid or possibly purchase through a national co-op town square Christmas tree.
Move to approve both actions.
Second.
I have a motion on the floor, waiting a second.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a
The
second.
President of Council.
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
She smoked you.
My apologies. Thank you for correcting me.
No
All in favor,
I didn't
state
hear that
aye.
either. Sorry about that.
Any oppositions? Any abstentions? Motion carries. This time, we'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Just a brief update for the summer aspects. The Camelot townhouses are about 100 way. We've approved 2 different sections of the new townhouses on phase 3, which is on the south side of Elm Street, and they're getting ready on the north side. They're still completing some of their site improvements to get that ready, so that'll be coming up. High Street Estates, they're nearing completion, they're finishing up their units, they're looking to have that completed by the end of the year. They're hoping to have it paved by this month, for the first sections of it, so we're gonna punch those numbers. So that'll be nearing completion for those items. And again, housing projects should have wrapped up, they had some odds and ends, but they had a very nice ribbon cutting ceremony and getting the new residents in, for those items there. And a couple other projects are waiting to go, waiting for permits, waiting for approvals, for that in the South Delsey Drive Sports Complex, football field's underway. All the excavation work is done, and now they're proceeding and putting in the, subsurface, stone materials and other units. So, we're still running and gunning to have that completed by middle of September.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Questions for Mark? No? Thank you again, Mark. At this time, I will once again turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Under our agenda tonight, consent agenda, are the following resolutions, beginning with 199. Resolution authorizing renewal of alcoholic beverage licenses for the Borough of Glassboro, 23-24. Resolution 200, awarding contract for electrical wiring for South Delsey Drive Park Maintenance Building for the Park and Recreation Department to M&M Electrical LLC. Number 201, awarding contract for masonry work for South Delsey Drive Park Maintenance Building for the Park and Recreation Department, M&M Electrical LLC. Number 202, authorizing refund of tax overpayments. Number 203, authorizing execution of memorandum of understanding between the Borough of Glassboro and New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission. R204 for person-to-person transfer of plenary retail consumption license number 0806-33-001-006 issued to Glassboro Recreation Centers LLC to Downtown Bogies LLC. Number 205, authorizing refund of street opening performance guarantee, pipe, telecom, and renewables. Number R206, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 484-87. R207, authorizing execution of grant agreement number ALPR 15-21 between the Department of Law and Public Safety and the Borough of Glassboro. R208, authorizing auction of certain surplus property no longer needed for public use by the Borough of Glassboro by utilizing the service of GovDeals.Inc. R209, authorizing execution of RCA discharge of mortgage by the Borough of Glassboro, County of Gloucester, State of New Jersey, property located at 115 Earl Avenue. R210, also authorizing execution of COA discharge of mortgage by the Borough of Glassboro, County of Gloucester, State of New Jersey, also 115 Earl Avenue. And finally, Resolution 211, authorizing execution of authorization to participate in a state local cooperative housing inspection program. They are the resolutions this evening under our consent agenda. And for the reason also noted underneath of the resolutions, if council moves for approval, roll call vote.
Motion approved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Costa?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
Four.
Mr. Fiola?
Four.
Mr. Halter?
4.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open up the public portion.
Motion to approve. So,
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address mayor and council.
motion open.
Those in the public, there are rules and regulations related to our public participation, which are in the agenda. Most importantly, please identify yourself by name and address, and place your address, and also there is a 5-minute limitation. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Diane Johnson, 210 West High Street, Augusta, New Jersey. And I'm here. I talked about to your officer. Okay. I think it was Rich. I forgot his name. Rich. Well, anyway, I made a complaint because I was at school, at Bowie School, dropping my children off. And I understand that I was wrong, and I told him that I was wrong, because what I did, I didn't go to the, circle like you're supposed to. I let him out up before the circle and on the side. And he was down further. And he seen me, and I knew he was rushing to get to me. I knew he was angry the way he was coming to me. And I said, before he said anything, I said, "Officer, I'm sorry, I know I was wrong." I said, "I apologize." He didn't want to hear it. He got very angry, called me a dumb A, called me names, and in front of my kids, and I said, "Why are you so angry?" I said, what's the problem? I admit I was wrong, so why are you so angry? And he just kept on fussing with me. So I came up here and made a complaint, and it's been a while, have not heard from anybody yet, as of yet. I know that it's the word against mine, and they're gonna take his word, I understand that, but I haven't heard anything yet. And I do, feel that he was wrong, because he got the shirt on, officer saying officer in the back, and he wants respect for my kids. He cannot talk to me like that in front of my children.
I understand.
So, Ms. Johnson.
You want respect, you have to give respect.
So, Ms. Johnson, so the process, the way that works is this governing body does not act on those types of complaints. I mean, you did what you thought was appropriate. You went to the police department, filed the complaint, and then that's handled and managed directly through the police department, either through an IA, an investigation. So it would be proceeding through the police department. We generally aren't made aware of those types
Tim,
of
if I may
reviews.
add,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
there has been an internal affairs investigation on that. You could set up a time, Ms. Johnson, to speak to Chief Polillo, and if you're still not satisfied with what the internal affair investigation came out with, your next step after that would be to go to the prosecutor's office.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right, and my next question is, what are they gonna do about that grass over there at Harvey Apartments, over there, senior citizens over there by the project? That grass is terrible.
The grass is terrible. It's our understanding that the cement, there's still cement there from when they knocked down the previous building, and because we were asked if we could cut it just to make it look nicer, so we got to figure out what they're going to do with that cement. That's the problem. I'm not sending our guys to cut it if there's cement and that stuff's going flying. I can't put our guys at risk for that.
And to you, Pam, to you, I'm gonna give you my deepest condolences for your grandmother.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Johnson?
Thank you.
Ms. Johnson, thank you before you step away from the podium. Thank you for bringing your issues. I'm sorry about your first issue. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. We will follow through the process, but I want you to please understand that this municipality and this governing body, we find all the facts before we make decisions on anything. We just don't assume one thing, so please understand that we want to make sure that we have all the facts before any decision's made. We just don't assume just because somebody has a certain position that we automatically take one person's word over the other. We do not operate that way. All right, thank you for coming. Yes.
Seeing no others that wish to speak this evening, I make a motion to close the public portion.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Move that all duly authorized bills be paid.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Yes, Mayor, let the records reflect that I abstain on PO number 23-02253. Thank you.
Mayor, I also have some extensions, 23-02362, 02176, 02219, and 02437.
Thank you very much. Those abstentions have been noted. The motion still carries. Any closing comments from our Borough Administrator?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. I would just like to once again congratulate our 3 new patrol officers. I'm so excited that we're continuing to put more competent police officers on our already safe streets and add to our already amazing police department. And I'm completely ecstatic that we're able to provide this municipality with more female officers, in particular, our first Hispanic female officer and our first African American female officer. I hope we continue that trend for the years to come. Yes, sir.
Can I say something?
You may.
I just want to thank you and council for giving my mother-in-law a proclamation on her 100th birthday. My family and I appreciate what you did, and God bless her. Hope she lives another 100 years.
It was our pleasure. Thank you very much.
That means my wife's got a long life.
Not the only you, not the only you.
All right, and with that, I will ask for a motion for adjournment from this fine meeting.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you very much. This meeting is now adjourned. Have a great evening, everyone. Next regular meeting will be
Sandy,
July
have a good
25th,
night.
2023,
I
6
was
p.m.
raining, man.
Stay dry.
I was smart, man. I was mad you beat me to the spot.
When I came around that turn.
Yep.